All right. Don't mind me while I'm eating. All right. All right. So allergies killing me. All righty. I only got an hour before I gotta go. More controversy today, as per usual. You know, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I got literally an hour. Not even. But stop beeping at me. Base, hit me up. What's the announcement? What's the announcement? What's the announcement? And who wanted to play me? I think Counter Strike. Hold on a second. Basis announcement. Let's see what's up with that. I got 1 hour. Counterweight. Counterweight. I don't know what counterweight or counter. Don't make fun of me, man. I don't know what the fucking people's names are. I'm a fucking old man. Come on. Come on, man. Is it counterweight? Is it? I don't know. Where is you at? I'm gonna see where he's at Discord. Okay, here, man. Join the voice. All right. All right. All right. No, no, it's fine. You'll be kind on the voice. You're a kind guy. You're kind on the voice. Hold on. Let me get you on the voice. Hold on, dude. 1 second. Say what you gotta say. 1 second. Oh my god. I'm so tired. Alright. Discord. Okay. 1 second. Hold on. Okay. Yes. Hit it. Man, hit it. Where are you at? Am I on here? No, I'm not on here. There you are.
There we go.
Yeah, what's up, dude? Go ahead.
Yeah,
What's
what's
the
up? What's
what's the
up?
announcement, my brother?
I, I'll make this really brief here.
You don't have to. I got an hour. Go ahead.
Uh, all right, so here, I went back, I watched the shit. I had some feedback from some people involved in some of the shit that I said,
Okay.
and I do have to go back. And this is a very minor thing, but I'm going to go back and correct it.
Okay.
It wasn't something that I said on the stream.
Okay.
It was something that I typed in the text,
Okay.
and you had called, you had said that they were like, like the other whatever was like like basically the CKK and like shock and all that. And you're like, Yeah, they're like, whatever their top players. And in the chat,
Yeah.
I put Chalk, Dobson, Draconian, or Drew are not top players.
I personally think that they're good, but they're not the best. But maybe
However,
yeah, okay.
however,
Okay.
there's a however to this.
Okay. I'm listening.
I feel like okay, so here, dude, rather than saying they're all shitty players,
Which they're
and
not.
so
They're not.
okay, well here,
Yeah.
look, Doug,
Okay.
like number one, Draconian got second place at the Ohio tournament.
Okay.
So, and I'll be honest with you, dude. Fucking all right, here's the deal, man. I have to give my opinion on those four players
You
right
can.
now.
You can. Nobody's stopping you.
Gameplay wise.
Go ahead.
Because one of those four players that are on the top of the list,
Okay.
okay,
Mm-hmm.
of the people that are considered on the base hating shit, those are the top four on my list, right?
Right.
Well, one of those people reached out to me,
Okay.
and the person who reached out to me was told that I went on and said all this stuff on that show that I never said.
Okay. Yeah, because you didn't. You didn't say anything
And
bad.
and then they went back. That person then went back and listened to the show
Okay.
and found out that I didn't say anything.
Okay.
Okay, so that person asked me to basically, okay, didn't ask me, but that person more or less, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
kind of like
that
apologize in a way.
here's
Because you
the
didn't
thing.
do
Well,
anything. You didn't actually do anything bad.
but here's the thing. Like this is where this led. Like I'll be honest with you. Like I can't group Draconian in with Shock, Drew, and Dobson.
Okay.
I
Fair.
have to that and I can't just say like, oh well, he's good and they suck. I have to give my reasons why.
Okay.
Like, dude, I believe that the dude Draconian is between a C tier and a B tier.
Okay. And what is he on the Fightcade rank? Can I ask? Is he
I
like?
don't know if he's like. I don't think he plays enough for that to really kick in.
Okay. Okay. Fair.
But because like Dobson. Okay, so here, let me explain this to you so you
Sure.
get how this works.
Sure.
On Fightcade, you can get a B tier by beating nothing but C tiers, okay?
Okay.
But you can't get an A tier or an S tier by beating only B tiers. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I get it. You got to beat A's
Okay,
and S's. Yes.
and correct, exactly. And
Yeah.
then you have to have a certain amount of activity and certain people you play or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
So like people that get the B tier on the Fightcade can just more or less just like selectively play people within their circle and get a B tier, dude.
Okay.
So like here's the deal. So this is just pure gameplay wise, dude.
No problems. Go ahead.
Boom. We're bringing up the elephant in the room right off the bat.
That's fine.
The dude Shock.
Okay.
Do I feel that Shock sucks at Mortal Kombat?
Hmm.
I don't feel he sucks at Mortal Kombat.
Okay.
I feel that Shock's era was fucking during Shock's era, he was on boss level.
Okay.
And I feel like out of all the guys that you guys played with, like he probably, you know what I'm saying? Like he was a good source of information.
Mm-hmm.
They taught a lot of people how to play in a way that like you guys like were used to playing, like like without the jabs and bullshit.
Yeah. He was jabbing, but he would stick everything else in too.
But the jabs that you guys were doing were not like canceled jabs. They were like the kind of jabs that you could still get swept on.
Right, but he also knew the stuff you guys knew.
Yeah,
I
agree.
Yeah, because I know the guy for 15 years.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing, dude. I'm not disagreeing. I agree with you.
Yeah, I don't want to take too much of your time, but I'm saying like he could do everything.
I agree.
Yeah, he could. I seen him do it.
it just wasn't his. It wasn't his thing. I'm
Yeah,
not saying that he
yeah.
sucks.
He
I'm
was
not saying
really
that he sucks, but
no.
like that's like
He
going back and saying
yeah,
like that's like going back and saying, okay, well, you go on and you play one of these dudes in Mortal Kombat 2 that are like do this all this crazy shit. That doesn't say like, oh well, you go back in 1992. You understand what I'm saying? Like that's
yeah,
saying like Mike Tyson would
yes,
beat Muhammad Ali.
yes,
It's like a
yes.
different time,
Yeah,
dude.
but he also brought it. He also brought all the knowledge of all the characters
Right, I
to
agree with
yeah,
that. I'm not
yeah,
taking that away.
yeah. I
He
know you're not.
brought the he brought the in-depth knowledge of like the guaranteed things that were known about the game, like the
Right,
conventional
right,
shit, and
right,
maybe even a little bit of like strategy or whatever
right.
based on that that gameplay style.
Right. Like
That doesn't
if I
mean
did 39% with Ermac, he would message me. He'd be like,
and get mad about it
right.
probably.
He'd be like, you got to do over 40 on a pop up, and I'd be like, okay, fine. And yeah, he'd be like, well,
Right.
then you're gonna lose. Like he had the strategic math down on every
Right. I'm
single thing.
not taking anything away. I'm not trying to take
Yeah,
nothing
yeah,
away
yeah, I
from
know that. I
you or
know that.
whatever.
I know that. I just wanted to put it out there. Like he's not a bad player. He's not one of the
No, no,
best.
no, no, no.
Yeah,
He's not. And
because
I'm sure.
yeah, because one more thing. I'm sorry to interrupt.
No, no
He
problem.
lost to Long Island Joe a lot. Okay, Long Island Joe was bad at the game. I'm sorry. He was bad at the game, but he's a guy who was great under pressure, and he would beat a
The
guy like Sean.
fundamentally, he was the fundament. Like, there's a difference between somebody who knows every single move in the game and knows. I'm not saying that's all that Shock knows. He knew every single move in the game, plus like he had his own strategy to what he thought was the way that it should be played.
Yeah, he was
But he
perfectly.
may have not been the best under pressure player.
Yes, he was not, but he had the best counters of probably anyone. So he would know to do a 45% combo of somebody if he had the chance to punish. He was great at that. But
Yeah, for sure,
but
dude, for sure.
you don't make mistakes like that for him to get the 45%. That's the thing. You understand what I'm saying, right? That's the thing. The thing is, you could be so fucking good at the game of counters and punishes. What if a guy doesn't make those fucking
Right,
mistakes?
and that's what you have to talk about when you're talking about these tier lists. These are things like you have to break the gameplay down into like what people are good at and what
Right,
people aren't good at.
right,
I'm not like you're trying to trash the fucking guy, like,
right.
but like it's like so when it comes to the jabs and like the pressure and stuff like that. I mean, there's a certain amount of that shit, dude, that you literally have to like give up the way you think about the game and play like that, and
Right.
he don't want to do that, and that's
Right.
fine. There's no problem.
No problem.
I'm not going to say like, oh, this dude's a fucking trash player and he sucks or he's not a top player. I mean, I do think so. Let's just say that about Shock, but then I'll give my rating overall in a minute. So then
Okay. Okay.
let's talk about the other fellas.
Okay.
Let's talk about Dobson.
Okay.
Okay.
I never met the guy, by the way. No idea what he even looks like.
Dobson has been in the community since before me. He's been
Okay.
around before me. He's part of Shock's original website, the Ultimate MK.
Okay. I've
The
never met
forum.
him.
I
By
don't.
the way, I've never met. I always keep it real with you, Base. You know this. I have no idea who these guys are. I never met Drew. I never
He's
met Dobson. I never met any of these guys. I have no
right.
clue. All I know is what you say about them, that they're not the best players, but they're really
Dude,
good.
somebody.
Fine.
Listen, when it
Yeah.
comes to gameplay, you have to trust my judgment,
I
dude. I
do.
swear, man.
I do.
Well, you don't have to trust it, but I think it holds some weight. You know what I'm saying?
have I ever said otherwise though? I haven't.
I would say like at least 80% of what I'm saying. I'm just fucking around. I mean, I try to tell
No,
it
I
like
know.
it
You
is.
also like to have fun with stuff. I get it. So like 80% of the stuff you say is 100% true, and 20% you're just fucking around. I
It
get
might
it.
be a little. It might be a little, embellished or
I
something.
get,
You
I
know what
get,
I
I
mean?
get
You
that.
know.
I get that. You know, because I
But
get that because I come from the same era and the same town as you do. You're from
Right, right, right.
PA. I'm from the NYC. We do that shit. It's cool.
So
Yeah, go
so
ahead.
Dobson,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
dude's been around for a minute, dude. Like he was part of like the original site and shit.
Okay,
Back when these guys used to like argue with each other about moves on the forum and shit, he
okay.
was part of all that shit, dude.
Mm-hmm.
And long story short, with this guy, I never played Xbox with this dude. He wasn't part of my era. I only met him after PlayStation came out.
Okay,
He was he started back, I guess, on PSN around like 2012, 2013. I don't know when exactly the dude got to it or whenever, 2011 maybe. I could be wrong, but
okay.
I told you how like I snuck back on Test Your Might. Well, like, dude,
Yeah.
this guy was always like, dude, he would never, as Mr. I Got Base, ever play me. Like, dude, I could send him messages on PSN, fucking whatever, dude. If my name was on it, dude, never refused to flat out play me. So
Mm-hmm.
I caught him slipping on under a fake ass tag and shit. It was the Diamond Shinobi tag.
I think I even remember that. But yeah, go ahead.
There's a player named Platinum Shinobi, so I tried to one up him with the Diamond Shinobi.
That's funny.
So I got the Diamond Shinobi. I caught Dobson slipping, dude, and like babied him and shit, dude, and all this
Mm-hmm.
shit. There's a video and like a big spectacle. Anyhow, but that's how this dude came around. But here's the deal with this cat,
Okay.
dude. Like, and this is gonna get a little shitty, but it
It's
is what
okay.
it is,
It
dude.
is what it is. It's game
Dude,
related.
you,
Whatever. Go
you know
ahead.
anybody in life, dude, that you consider like a straight alpha male, dude, that like you can't have a constructive disagreement with that doesn't divulge into somebody threatening to want to fuck you up?
Yeah, we had kids like that growing up playing MK like that. We had.
Like you can't, it's no
You
matter
couldn't
what it
mess with
is,
them.
this
Yeah.
person, right?
Yeah.
Like no matter what it is, not even in MK, but just
In real
like the a
life.
guy, yeah, a
Yeah, I
guy
get
who's
it.
always like, we could be talking about the Pens Rangers, dude, and you say you think Malkin sucks, dude, and like I want to fuck you up over it or something.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I
yeah.
mean?
I know. Yeah, it's like Malkin doesn't suck. You got to admit. Yeah. So that's I understand that. So
So
I
he's
do.
like a super, like this dude's a super duper hothead, like turned up to 10 all the time, wanting to threaten
And
everybody.
everybody knows who
Well,
he is too, right?
everybody knows who
Okay.
he is,
Okay.
dude.
Okay. That makes a
And
difference.
and and here's the deal with this shit. Like
Okay.
he always has like reasons why people are good. Like, oh, you're online only and fucking you're cheating and you're it's lagging and all this shit. Basically the guy loses constantly. And dude, people have nicknames for him. They call him Soxon.
Okay.
Okay. Like
Okay.
Suckson. Soxon.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Or Coach K
All right.
or the
Is that because he's a bad player or he's a cocky player? I just want to know.
oh
How did
no,
that
just
name?
because he's just shit talker and people just tell him like, bro, you fucking suck. Just quit talking shit, dude.
Okay. Okay. I mean, like I played him. I beat him like I think in one set, and then he's beat me for the rest, and not in UMK like in the older games. He's giving me some kind of credit, and I was like, all right, cool, dude. Tip your hat to you, whatever. I don't know who he
Yeah,
is.
I mean, I'll say something positive because I don't want to be like negative. I mean,
No,
the
it's
guy
okay.
does like participate in like the older games. I mean, and he's probably like slightly above average maybe in like fucking like all the games.
Okay.
But
Okay.
he's not. He's one of them dudes that just like won't admit like, bro, I fucking suck. And I mean, it is what it is, dude. But like, don't tell me that I'm cheating because that's why you lost, or this person is like
Yeah, I
lagging
never
you, and
understood
like,
that, dude. Like, one day when I got more time, I gotta ask you about these guys thinking you're cheating and macroing and stuff.
okay,
I can't really see that you have done that, and I can't really see that. I just think they don't like to lose to you because
yeah,
like
dude, I don't entertain stuff. I mean, like, dude, if you have something that you believe in, chase it to the end of the rainbow. But if you think you got something, you
yeah,
know what
but
I'm saying?
is the Shiva thing like honestly is the
I mean,
Shiva
dude, my Shiva is honestly one of the most beautiful fucking displays of UMK3 gameplay ever. And if anybody fucking says anything else, man, they're fucking hating,
yeah
dog.
I have to agree with you there. Okay, and
I mean, my
I've brought
Shiva
this
is
up.
just something else, man.
I have brought this up, and I got mixed results, thinking that you're just playing her to troll. But like I'm like, dude, he's actually good. I
Nah,
told.
man, my dude, the Goku video, dude, had Shiva in it, dude.
Let me ask you something. I'm gonna ask you something because I only have about 30 minutes left. And I'm gonna
Yeah,
ask you.
like I have to get to the point of this whole thing, but go
Yeah,
ahead.
but I'm gonna ask you really, real quick. You could beat all those guys, right?
Who's all the guys that I'm mentioning right
Yeah,
now?
you could beat them all, right? Honestly. I
Oh
ain't
yeah,
talking shit.
dude.
I ain't talking shit. Like for example, Drew. I
Absolutely.
know Drew can't beat you. He also knows he can't beat you. He don't care about.
Correct.
Yeah, we know that. I
But
don't know Dobson. I don't
out
know
of
him.
all
Yeah,
Draconian,
I never played him
Draconian,
before. No idea who he is.
Draconian, I've played Draconian for years. We used to be really good friends.
Okay.
Draconian has beat me in 2 sets.
Okay.
The first set that he beat me in, I don't drink, but just so I could be like cool with these guys and try to like fit in a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
I get
went,
it.
wait, did you ever hear some Lagunitas before?
Yeah.
It's
Yes.
like a beer, some like high
Yeah.
powered
Yeah.
beer.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
go and get a 6 pack of this like fucking like hipster shit.
Mhm.
Dude, I sucked down a 6 pack, no H, and I sucked down a 6 pack, dude. I'm fucking shitty, dude.
Right.
I
Right.
don't
Yeah.
drink,
Yeah.
dude. I
You're a
mean,
little bit off. Yeah. Okay.
not a little bit, dude. I don't drink, dude. I
Yeah.
mean, I'll smoke anybody under the table, dude, but like I just simply don't drink. So
Right.
it's not an excuse, but I mean, he slapped the dog shit out of me. And one other set, dude, he got the best of me in the shit. And I'm not going to sit here and act like it didn't happen.
Okay. Cool.
Drew,
Cool.
Drew, Drew has never beat me in a single set ever a day in his
Yeah,
life,
he's not that good. I don't think he's that good. He's better than me, but
ever.
that's not saying much. I don't think.
And
And by the way, I want to tell you something. He has admit to me that he can't beat you. He
I
has.
mean, yeah, I mean, it's not like I don't get like a fucking Woody by beating Drew, dude.
No,
Believe me,
I
no.
know, but like, it's not like he's saying he's not going online and saying that he
I
can beat
played him
you.
the other day under a fake tag. He rage quit on me. That's shiesty. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah,
That's all
yeah,
I
but
know.
he knows he can't beat you, and at least he knows that. Like he mentioned it to me. He's like, yeah, I can't beat him. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm like, maybe you should try to.
I
Maybe
mean,
you should,
Drew's not going to tell you I have a macro Shiva. He
no,
would never say that.
no. I asked him, can you beat him? And he said, no, he cannot. That's not.
Dobson will claim that I have a macroed everything, and that's how just like he's just on that dumb shit.
Yeah, I mean, I
So,
don't know Dobson enough. I played him. I played him once at
well, let's just go
MK1.
back to the gameplay, dude. So
Sure,
we're not
sure,
talking bad.
sure,
So
sure,
Dobson, dude, he's
sure.
he's he's honestly a terrible player, dude. He's
Okay,
one of the worst players, honestly, that there is out there. And
okay,
when I say that, I don't mean that in like there's other players that are like actually worse than him, but his longevity in the community and how long he's been playing the game, he isn't the worst. There is one worse. There's two worse than him.
okay.
I'm not talking about them
It's
tonight, but
okay. It's okay. We
in the
stick with this.
professional players, the
Okay.
professional high level, whatever you want to call it, community,
Hmm?
Dobson is the second, the third to the last. There's two after him. We'll talk about them some other time. So
Okay.
Dobson, out of those four players, Stock, Drew, Draconian, Dobson. Dobson is just, dude. I can't say nothing nice about his gameplay. He's
Okay.
horrible. That's why we call him Soxon. Okay,
Okay.
and Coach Cake because he always tells everybody he's a tough guy and he can do push-ups and everything. So we dubbed him Coach Cake, and the Mexicans and Latinos call him Coach Cake. Those
Okay.
three fucking things. That's the deal.
Okay.
I'm rating Dobson personally. I got based, dude, one of the lowest tier players. His tournament placings have all been terrible.
Okay.
He just lost to Draconian in person, two to nothing.
Okay.
Okay, so we can't say that he's better than Draconian in the placings. So I believe that let's talk about Drew. The dude Drew. Okay, here's the deal with Drew. The
Okay.
dude Drew, dude, again, like the knowledge that he has, super superb, dude. Dude knows everything about the game, and now his job's done. Okay,
Okay.
he knows
Yep.
it all, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Down to the code and everything. But
Okay.
again, the code, dude, can only take you but so far, dude.
Right. Of course, we all know that.
Okay, so we're putting Drew. I'm not putting Drew. I'm not gonna put Drew on the last tier like I would put Dobson. I
Okay.
would not put I would not put Drew on the same tier as Dobson. I'm not sure what tier I'm putting him on.
But not
Like
that one. Yeah.
we have to talk about that, but due to Drew's knowledge of the game and the fact that the dude like he can play like a decent like he's all right.
Okay.
All right. I'm
Yep.
not saying he's like complete trash. I mean, I personally think he sucks, but like he's all right at the game. So in the fact he knows about the code, I mean, I would probably put him like on like a C tier, dude.
Okay.
I would put him on a C tier, but certainly he cannot beat Draconian at all, not on the same level. The gameplay's not on there. So whatever tier that Drew's on,
Mm-hmm.
Drac has to be one tier or a half tier high.
Okay.
Shock, dude, here's the deal with Shock. Out of respect for this man, I'm gonna put him on the B tier, dude.
Okay.
Out of respect for his knowledge of this game, even though the motherfucker doesn't play the fucking shit, I'm giving him a B tier.
Okay.
And I think that's fair.
Yep.
But the main person that we want to talk about in this conversation here at this point in time is the dude Draconian.
Okay. I have
What
never. Let me tell you one thing about him. He was very kind to me. He added me on Facebook and he was being very kind. I don't know him. I have nothing bad to say about him. But go ahead. Continue.
So
Yeah.
Draconian reached out to me last night.
Okay.
And I talked to Draconian for a while.
Okay. I'm just getting some water. Go ahead.
Especially,
I hear you. Yep.
Especially, yeah, no problem, dude.
Yep.
Especially after he was told like things were said that weren't said, and he went back and listened to it.
Okay.
I want to make it clear that the dude has one of the best Kanos in the game. Like it's probably going to be him or DDY, but they're both top.
Okay. I never played him, so I'd like to.
I mean, they're top. I mean, his Kano is fucking ridiculous. It really is.
Okay.
It is.
Okay.
I don't want to lump him in with Dobson's skill because the dude Dobson seriously is fucking hot trash, dude. The guy fucking sucks at the game, dude.
I never played him in 3. I played him in 1 and 2, and he's pretty much edged me out in those. But not.
Yeah,
they weren't
dude,
beatings though. They were like very hard earned wins. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, right? They weren't
he's
like
struggling to get them.
Yes. That's exactly right. It wasn't
for him to get them wins is like motherfucking the best thing ever. Like, dude can't. I'm not saying I'm not. And the fact that the dude is just a shithead, the shit talker, and he's like the #1 base hater. Dude,
Okay.
You're one of the worst ever. And everybody else, the dude Drew, I gave my honest opinion. I'm giving Drew C tier out of respect for the dude Shock. I mean, dude, I don't know. Maybe it's between B and A.
Yeah, he's probably B nowadays. I wouldn't give him an A. He's not an A.
Right. I mean, right. Like, I mean, but I don't know if it's fair to say there's only 5 tiers. So, that's something also that has
before you finish your point, I think I talked to Jimmy today. We talked for an hour on the phone. We want you to do the tier list. And
other people are going to do it too, though.
Yeah, that's fine. I want to take yours. We couldn't. Okay, this is exactly why I wanted to talk to you tonight. We wanted you to do a tier list, and we wanted to ask you who you would actually like to do like a counter list, not because of the stuff that you say. 2 tier lists. From 2 computers.
Oh, dude, anybody can do whatever list they want. I mean, but I don't want to do my own tier list.
No, we need you. We need you. We actually.
No, I'm not willing to do it by myself.
No. You don't have to do
the list accurate. To make it accurate, I would want the input of everybody.
We don't want to fucking tell the crowd that like, yes, Space did this, and this is how we're gonna stand.
No, I want to talk to the other players and get like their reasoning.
Fine, you can, but like, are they gonna talk to you about it?
Of course they're going to talk to me. You didn't let me finish what I'm about to say.
Okay, dude. I'm sorry. I apologize. Go ahead.
Listen, so I talked to Draconian, and dude, like, that's why I want to come on here and clear this up.
Sure. I'm sorry to interrupt.
Honestly, he's a quality player when it comes down to the players that he the characters that he plays, especially what's it called?
Kano.
He's one of these people who are being torn both ways between a group of players that hates me and him actually liking me because he does like me.
Okay.
And the announcement is that Draconian has decided that he's going to be leaving that community and he's going to be coming over to our community.
Okay, fine. That's
Because
awesome.
he's not with the bullshit, dude. He's
Oh,
not with
okay.
the fucking. He wants to play the game,
Okay.
and he no longer wants to partake in any of the negative stuff. He
Okay.
feels that the fact that you and James MK are very adult and respectable people, that's where he wants to be at.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that's it.
Okay. So that news is very appreciated. Now, can I ask you something? Honestly.
Yes.
Can you and him do a fucking tier list? You two.
Well, dude,
Seriously.
I want to do a tier list with everybody,
No,
dude.
no,
And I'm
no, no,
not
no, no,
just
no.
doing it
Can
with.
you make the tier list that you guys? Because listen, base. If I had to ask anybody today, hey, dude, um, how is this guy Drew on UMK? You could be like, you know what? Honestly, he's a C. I
Well, we
played
need
him.
everybody's opinion, dude. Really, we do, dude. I
But
don't
you
want to let
have to
my
do
own.
no, 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 no. You have to do this. You have to put a tier list out, and I'll post it out with Jimmy. And the people who are pissed off saying like, "Oh my God, how the fuck could he put us on that level?" We'd be like, "Well, we took his.
I mean, the only
He's
people that are gonna bitch, I just talked about them. The four people. Shock. I'm giving Shock a B
okay,
out of respect.
okay,
I'm giving fucking Drew a fucking C out of
okay,
out of what I really believe it is, dude.
okay,
Dobson is. Okay, I'm not saying Dobson is the last. There has to be a tier list for players, like a level for players who are not the quote unquote competitive players. You know
like
what I
that should
mean?
be that should be the D list, like me,
No,
Jim, or
like it would
E.
have to be like the F,
Yeah,
dude.
fine. Like I think me and Jimmy are F probably. Like it's okay. It's
But they're
true.
not right. These aren't competitive players. But like where the competitive players start, Dobson is the third to the last.
Okay,
I'll tell you who the worst two Mortal Kombat 3 players are.
okay,
Long term Mortal Kombat players, the worst that there are.
okay. Who is it?
So the second runner up or the first runner up
Yep.
is Majester. Timmy Mojesta.
Okay.
He has been on the Magister, Shapeshifter, whatever you want to call
I
him.
think I might have
Is
seen him
it?
before.
He is literally one of the is dude. He has a nice Shang Tsung. It's actually probably the nicest Shang Tsung, but when it comes to winning, one of the worst of all time.
Okay. Okay.
And the worst player of all time, hands
Is
down, every person in this community will agree with me,
okay.
is
Who is it?
motherfucking NWO.
Okay. I,
Hands down, dude.
all right. I don't think I've ever played him, but I take your word for it.
You
Uh
met him in person, dude, and drank with this kid before,
oh.
dog.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Then he probably was bad.
Okay, look,
If I
you
met him.
remember you remember out of Philly, dude, the 1 year, dude, there was like a blizzard really bad,
Oh,
dude.
okay. Yeah, I remember that.
Were you there for that?
Even if I wasn't, I heard about it, but I know what you mean. I remember
Dude, I'm
that
pretty
blizzard.
sure you were
That
there,
was
man. And these
2018 or something, or
No, hell no, dude. Like
earlier.
2000, or like 2013,
Okay. Yeah, I probably was
2014.
there then. Absolutely, I was there.
When did you bail? How long have you been gone for?
Okay, so I left 2014 in January.
Okay, you might have been there for this, dude.
Okay.
Do
So
you remember two kids coming out there from fucking Cali, dude? And the one was a Kung Lao player.
sounds familiar.
His name was like Daniel.
Okay. Yeah,
And like
probably.
he said he had like dude had like 6 packs of Heinekens. He said he was drinking them with you
Yeah,
or some
I
shit.
think so. Maybe.
It's
Yeah.
just- I'm trying to get your memory working here a
Dude,
little
you
bit,
know
you
I'm
know.
fucking old and gray, but yes, I remember. I kind of vaguely remember that. So I met the guy. So you're saying he's the worst?
Yeah,
Okay.
he's the guy he's like the MAME hacker. He's the dude who like works it sets up like the 60 frames. That's like his baby or
Okay.
whatever. But he's the worst. Then you have Timmy Mojesta, aka Shapeshifter. He's
Okay.
the second. Then you got Dobson. Those four right there are dude in stone for me on the tier list
Okay.
as the last. Then
Okay.
whatever comes in between them, you got Drew somewhere in the C tier somewhere. You got Chalk in the B tier,
Okay.
and You know, dude, I want to say Shock. Honestly, dude,
Oh,
it's so hard to judge because
he's
he
not an
doesn't
A.
play.
He's not an A. I've seen him play for many years. He's lost to lots of people.
If
He's a
he played right now, where would he be at?
he'd be a B.
You think he'd
Honest.
be a B?
Yeah, he'd be a B.
I agree, dude. He's
You'd
a
be
B,
an
dude.
A. You'd be an A. He'd be a
My
B.
theory is this, okay? If you've won a major tournament versus like a group of actual like legit players offline, dude, you deserve to be in an A. I mean, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if Shock was winning those tournaments and shit like back in the day when you guys were playing.
No, he
Like,
never won.
yeah. So like,
He
I
did
think the
very
B
good, but he didn't
assessment is.
win. Yeah.
I think the B assessment is fair, dude.
There's a tournament
I,
out there in Jersey, which I won. I only won once in my whole life. And I won versus him. We did round robin tournament in Jersey. It was in Dun Ellen. I don't know if you saw that. It's on YouTube.
I never seen
I
it.
didn't lose a fucking round that night. I beat
Wow.
everyone. Yeah, but you know what? I'm not good. You were there, you beat me. But guess what?
Yeah,
I
I
beat
just think a
Shock
B.
too. The first time I ever beat him was that night.
I think a B. I think a B assessment for Shock versus the competitive MK people. I think that's fair, dude.
Yeah, B is fine. So
I think it's fair.
so
And then
let yeah.
I mean, on Fightcade, Draconian is going to get a B. But
Okay.
like I told you before, like I don't think that there's an A, B, C, D. I
Okay.
think there has to be like in between, like mezzanine levels,
Okay, fine. Fine.
because
So
some of these people are obviously like, for example, like Draconian when it comes to like versus everybody else. Like I think that like I really believe that he's a B, but I
okay.
need to see more consistent gameplay out of him
Okay.
to be that. You know what I'm saying? Like Drew, like for example, like when like the reason that Drew isn't going to ever be higher is because, dude, when Drew starts losing, dude, he just like goes to shit, dude. Like he can lose one round and then lose 15 games in a row because of the shit.
I
Like
get it.
Drew's
Some people are like
confidence
that.
level is horrible, dude.
Some people are like that. Yes.
So I'm just telling you gameplay wise. So that Drew, I'm giving Drew the C. We're giving Draconian, versus everybody. I feel between like he probably deserves a B, but
Okay.
I need to see a little bit more gameplay, dude.
All right. Let's do this. I don't have much time tonight because I have a flight in literally 5 hours. So let's wrap this up. I want to ask you one
That's it.
question. I want to ask you one question. If I get you to do the tier list, okay?
I
Just the
don't
f-
want to do the
no,
tier
but
list, dude. Please stop making it.
I need you for this because it's not about what you say. It's about I'll be like, all right, this guy's a 7 and you're like a 6. Can you two play so I can kind of like fix it myself? And maybe they will do that. I don't have the no,
Dude, we'll
do,
figure it out. We're gonna
I
figure it out,
okay.
dude.
I don't have the knowledge, so we gotta. This is what I'm asking you to do for me, okay? I'm not gonna be on till Monday, and I'm not asking you. I'm not asking you for any favors about. I need some answers on Monday. Can you figure out a way to tell me a list of A, B? Let's say, okay, we're not gonna use S tier. We're gonna use A, B, C, D. Is that okay, or A, B, C, D, F? What do you
No,
think?
I mean, dude, we're gonna have to discuss. Like I said,
We'll discuss it. We'll discuss it.
like S tier,
Okay.
S A. Like there's gonna be the normal tiers,
Okay.
but
S
there's gonna
A
be
B C, or what do we do? S
what's the
A
normal tiers, dude? I don't make these lists, bro. What's the normal one?
I would go A through F. But I don't know if
No,
there's that many players.
well, there's the S. Oh, dude, yes, there is. There's the
I
S
know, fuck
tier.
S right now. We will do our
No,
own
you have
stuff.
to have the S, dude. Like
Okay, fine.
Arion's a S,
Fine.
Steed from fucking Brazil's a
Okay,
S,
fine,
Marvin
fine.
Ross is
But
probably an S. Like,
those guys, like, okay, Ariane could be in the list as an S, that's fine. The other two guys, they're in Brazil. Let's be honest, we're not going to play those guys. Okay?
no,
We're
but we do on Fightcade, dude. Those people have to be on the list, dude.
okay, so that's why I need you. You understand what I'm saying, right? I need you to tell
So
me
it
who.
has to be S through D, I think it is.
Okay,
Is
fine.
the
We do
thing?
S
But
A B C D.
no,
Fine.
there has to be like mezzanine levels. There has to be like between levels.
Okay, but
We
you need
can't
to
fit
help
this
me with
entire.
that.
We can't fit the whole community's talent scale across 5 levels. It just doesn't work like that,
Okay,
dude.
okay, but I need you. I need your help. Can you help
I'm
me?
gonna talk to fucking Biggs about it because when it comes down to the fucking tier list, Biggs is the tier list boss, dude.
Okay.
Believe me.
Please help me out. And I'm not asking for this on Monday when I get back. I'm asking for it in the next few weeks. Okay. Take your time. And
Yeah,
I'm
we'll
gonna.
figure it out. But
Yeah.
I wanted to set straight, dude, that I didn't want to group somebody like Draconian with Dobson's skill set because,
Yeah.
dude,
Sure.
you're not talking about this, and it's not fair to say everybody sucks when they don't. The only
Okay.
person out of that I feel that completely sucks is Dobson. Drew sucks pretty bad, but he's all right. Like
He's
that's
better
it.
than I am, and I know that I'm bad. So, but I beat him,
Yeah,
by
but
the
he's a
way.
professional player, dude, and he should be better, but
Yeah,
he's
he
not.
should be. But he's got kids and stuff. I
Nah,
have beat
dude.
him here and there. I shouldn't beat anyone here and there. You know I'm not good. You know what I mean? If I'm beating him like a little bit here and there, he's not good. You know that's fine. And by the way, he's admitted to me that he's not better than you. So that's not even a fucking thing. He knows
Right.
he's
Yeah.
not better.
I'm not trying to try. I just want to lay it out how it is.
Yeah, yeah,
Give the
yeah,
people where I feel they deserve,
yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
not
That's
say
fine.
that
So
it's unfair to say.
will
I'm
you
sorry,
help
dude.
me? Will you help me? I need some help.
Dude, I will help you, dude.
Okay,
Relax.
I know I can't relax about it because I get fucking texted every day, dude. Every
Well, dude,
day.
these people, if they feel like I feel like this is my opinion. I feel like I could be wrong about some of the things that I'm saying. Like Shock might feel that he's an A tier. I
Yeah,
don't
well,
fucking know.
that's why you're gonna say he's a B, and I'm gonna be like, do you want to play to get yourself to be an A? And he's gonna say no. Okay, we'll leave you as a B then. Whatever. You know what I mean? That's how it's gonna be. That's how it's gonna
Yeah, I
be.
mean, you can't just put somebody in a tier and be like, oh, well, that's just where I think they are.
And they're
There
gonna
has to
get
be a
demoted
reason
if
for
they
it.
don't defend their title. Okay? They're gonna get demoted. And the reason why I'm doing this is look what Ultimate Cup does. Okay? There's 20 motherfuckers, and they're all good at the game, and
Well,
they
dude,
hate.
there's a better way to go about doing this, but I don't want to waste your time and shit. There's a more thought out way about doing this. It's pretty disgusting.
Well, please
Listen,
help
dude, you're
me
not.
out.
Well, here, dude, real quick,
Okay,
dude, 15 seconds, dude.
take it.
Fightcade has an API. Do you know what an
Of
API is or
course I
no?
do. Go ahead.
Are you
I know
sure
it.
you know what an API is? All
Yes,
right,
I
I know
know
you
it.
do,
I
dude.
know what I.
I know you do.
Yeah.
Anyhow, they have an API, dude, that ties into their leaderboard system, right?
Okay.
So you can use the shit. Fucking so
Okay, fine. We'll use that.
you can become a Patreon of Fightcade and have them actually open whatever it is. I think it's $20 a month or whatever it is. You could have your own, let's say, on blast show UMK3 room.
Okay.
So you could then have like a web page with the API that lists only the players from the on blast show that are willing to participate
Okay.
are in our room. Like, when you go to Fightcade and you search UMK3,
Yep.
one of the results, one of them is Drew's hat.
Yeah, it is.
We can have our own rooms then, and without having to like rewrite leaderboard software. You could have our own people in our own community that are participating in the shit if you want to take it like that. So you really don't have to do a tier list. You don't have to keep track of it. There's no manual shit.
Right, but
It's
I'm doing
already
that on purpose. I need to take the elitist players supposedly, you guys, whoever else, and put some kind of list together. Okay, and I will go up to each one of those guys and be like, all right, you know what? I think you guys are B, and Dubson is C. Would Dubson and B like to play?
Dobson's definitely not a C, dude. He's definitely below a C, bro.
Yeah, fine, D, whatever. I think he's
He's at the bottom of the D tier for
fine,
sure. Dude.
fine. If he fucking gets himself out of that by luck or whatever, then he gets to
I mean,
raise his
you can't
placement.
refuse to play people, and then
Yeah, well, I told them that. I'll be like, if you refuse to play, you're off the fucking list. Or like you're gonna be the fucking shitty player on that list forever because you just didn't want to play somebody. Okay.
Well, dude, listen, I agree with everything you're saying.
Okay.
We can't sit here and make a game plan right now. You're flying out in
Yeah,
5 hours.
yeah. I'm going to leave.
I agree with what you're saying, and we'll
Yep.
talk when you come back, dude. We'll talk about
Please
it.
help me because I actually need your help. I really do.
Dude, we have everybody that's like even the dude yesterday that came on. He wants to participate too, man.
He's a
Like,
young, when I talk to him, by the way, I like him a lot. He's a young kid, though. I can
dude,
tell
I've been playing him since '08, dude. I've
I
known
know.
him for 14
I
years.
could tell. I could tell that he's a young kid though, because he was very intimidated by me. And it was nice though. It was a respect talk, because he respected me. But I can tell the youngness of people. I could tell that you are an older guy and you know what you're talking about. And I'm not saying that he doesn't. He came out to call
It's
out a
just a
dude.
certain age, dude. It's a
Right,
certain
right.
age. You
It's
know
a,
what I'm
it's
saying?
actually a mentality. You know what I mean? And I,
You
I
can't you can't get the old man mentality without living the old man years,
Right,
man. You
right,
know
and
what I'm
like I kind of set him in. I kind of set him in his own place because of like he came out to like specifically attack Biggs or whatever, and I'm like, all right, you know what? I don't know the guy. I'm like, so tell me what you want to tell me about him.
saying?
And then he was giving me actual examples of stuff that like everyone does nowadays. So it's
I
like,
think what more or less what he's trying to say is like, dude, it's the average player, the average Joe, the dude who's coming on here to have fun
mhm.
can be turned off very bad by somebody with the know-it-all shit.
Right,
And I
right.
think that's the easiest way
He
to put it. I
he
mean,
yeah
but I
he
understand why Biggs is doing it. You
he
know what I mean?
wanted to get out his point across, saying that he's bad for the community, blah 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 blah. And I'm like, okay, that's cool.
I don't think he's bad for the
Neither
community.
do I. I think that he just has a little pet peeve with that guy, and that's part of this.
But
That's
what
part
he's
of this.
but being smart and humble is probably two different things that don't go hand in hand, right?
Right, but it's also part of why I want to do this list. I want to do this list because maybe this list could stop people from being fucking pussies about things. Okay? That's the bottom line. Because all of us like the game. And let's say you are the biggest tyrant in the fucking community, right? Let's say you are. And you take yourself out of this and you just disappear, right? How fun would the game be? It wouldn't be fun, would it?
No, I agree.
It wouldn't be fun because there's no bad guy. There's no good guy. There's no fucking person to sit there to beat or challenge or figure out. It's just a bunch of dudes like, oh, we're in a little like Cincinnati group and let's get together and have a monotone conversation about the game. No, no,
Yeah, and
no.
also that another thing is like, dude, like I don't think some of these players want to be grouped in with the like. You may be kind of grouping him in a little bit with that.
Right, but I'll just be
You
like,
don't know just because you don't know.
I
Like,
know, but let's just say I put a guy in as a 10, as number 10, which is a C, and
well, no,
that
with the Cincinnati group, a lot of these guys like don't consider themselves like the Cincinnati group. They just happen to be going there.
right. I called them that, and I've heard them say,
Right?
"Dude,
Yeah,
don't call us
they're a
that."
little bit.
Right.
Yeah.
What am I supposed to do? Am I gonna
No,
fucking
I mean,
call them?
because you don't know any better.
Not
But
even
like,
that. Let's say I knew better. I'm gonna group those players as the guys who went to that tournament. I'm also gonna group Lex
fair
as.
enough.
I'm also gonna group Lex as his fucking group of fucking guys. I'm gonna group us as the On Blast guys. I'm gonna group Jimmy and me as the old school guys.
But there's
Whatever.
going to be crossover dudes between, dude.
Exactly. But I'm not doing that to hurt anyone. I'm doing that to be
No,
like, I
you're
don't.
not. You're not. No, no,
Yeah.
no, no, no. I'm not saying it
Yeah,
in
yeah,
that
but
way at
they
all.
think that though. Some of them think that. Like, oh, you grouping us as. No, dude, I don't know who the fuck you guys are. I have no clue who you guys are. So it's like,
Yeah, Draconian wants to. Draconian is a player who wants to. He's not with the dumb shit. He's over the fucking people
okay,
telling him he's not allowed to talk to
dude,
base,
he was so
and
nice to me. He was
and that's
so
it.
he was so nice to me. And I'm not saying that he's better than you. I have no clue. Maybe he is. Maybe he isn't.
He's definitely-
He was so nice to me. He's like, oh, I'm really, I'm like, oh, dude, I'm like, I just want to play the game. I'm like, seriously, I just want to play the game, And he's like, okay, he's like, thanks for talking to me. I'm like, that's nice to say. Do you think that Drew ever said, thanks for talking to me? Do you think Shock ever said to me, thanks for talking to me?
Well, I'm going to be perfectly honest with you, dude. He's
Okay.
extremely upset that Drew told you to fucking about the cursing shit, and he feels it's cringy as hell, dude.
Yeah, well, Drew actually came up to me and he's like, listen, he's like, I'm gonna talk your language now. And he started sending me text messages like I'm talking to you right now, and he's like, and I go, listen, I don't mean to call you out about it, but I thought it was kind of weird. I'm like, we're ripping people's heads off, but I can't curse. And he's like, no, because of this, because of that. I'm like, it's fine. It just sounds weird to me. You know, I'm like, it just
Yeah,
sounds weird to
it's
me,
just it is, dude. It is weird, and
right?
that
Like just a
I'm
little bit
not going to
weird.
get into the personal shit.
No,
Man.
no
It's just like
personal
it's
stuff.
weird.
No personal
It's
stuff.
weird. It's
Yeah,
weird. It's
yeah.
weird.
And they also thought that I was criticizing his work on. Okay, this I have 5 minutes left, and I'm gonna bring
Yeah,
this up
yeah,
too.
yeah.
Okay, listen to this. So he brought up. He's like, you're condescending the work that I've done for the community, and I'm like, oh, no, dude, I'm not. I'm like, your game that you created is never gonna be tournament relevant. Okay, I'm sorry. It isn't. It could be the most masterful fucking version of UMK ever. God bless you. Do it all fucking day. But when it comes down to it, no one's gonna play that because it don't matter. It's like
Correct.
that's what I told the guy, and it's like you are condescending the work that I've done for the community. And I'm like, oh my god, of course I'm not. I didn't mean to fucking hurt your feelings. I could do hack whatever the fuck you want. Have your own group play whatever the fuck you want. But it's
But
not
that's the problem, dude. Nobody plays the shit, dude.
right. It's not tournament ready. So I think that
It's
like
not tournament. Fucking people want it. People, there's a pride in saying I want it the real game, dude.
right, but
You know.
like I don't think that they understand that I only mean well. I think I'm taking a shot at them too. By the way, if you think that you're enemy number one, I'm probably enemy number one nowadays. They're
Oh
all
no,
mad.
dude.
Dude, they're all mad at me now. I'm not even trying to fucking start any
I don't
problems.
think as many people were as mad at you as you really think that
No,
people
I
were
not
mad
mad
at
at
you.
not mad at me in the actual proverbial mad at me, but they're like, this guy must be trying to egg stuff on to start some shit.
Dude,
No,
a lot of people want to just play the game and get this shit out of the way, man. And I think that you're going to probably see that over the next couple of weeks, dude.
that's what I'm trying to do. Okay? And I'm going to start doing this forever. And if they don't want to fucking play, I think I need to ask your permission, though. I know you don't like when. By the way, I spoke to Phil today. We're going to talk later about this stuff. We're going to talk. I'm trying to get Phil back in this, too. Just like you
Dude,
asked me.
if you can get Phil, dude, I would be so happy.
And by the way, Phil was so kind today. He was so nice. And
Is the bird still alive?
that's my bird, you know.
Yeah, I know. Did you ask him if the shit's still around?
Yeah, he was actually like fucking talking in the background of my conversation with him. I called him on the phone. Okay?
Wow, no shit.
Yeah. That bird, I gave him that bird. Okay? Like
Yeah, you said that,
yeah.
dude. That's what I'm saying.
And it was
Is it
so
still
nice to
around?
hear it in the background. But anyway, I was just like, dude, Phil, I was like, I understand you have kids and stuff, and I get all this stuff. I'm like, could you come back? And he's like, yeah, maybe one day. He's like, I got a lot of shit going on, but at least he'll come back. He might come back.
Did you tell him that I asked for him to come
No,
back? Though?
I actually I told him I wanted him to come back.
All right.
I didn't say no. We spoke about you, and he honestly, swear to God, said that he's got absolutely zero issues with you. Zero.
Dude, Phil, I already talked to Phil.
I
Dude.
know, but I didn't know this though. You understand what I'm saying? I didn't know. I haven't talked
Dude,
to
there
Phil
was
in
an
10
on
years.
blast show with me and
I
Phil.
know. I haven't talked to him since then. So
Plus, I gave Phil $1,000 for. Remember?
yeah,
had
he
that
told me
cancer
that
drive for his
today.
mom or
He
something?
told me that today. He told me that today, and he told me that he even told you that you can come play him and babe out of him 100 times.
Yeah, he told me I could come to the crib if I want to.
I know that. Phil ain't gonna lie. I know that. So it's like
Yeah, dude. Me and Phil were straight, dude.
yeah, but you know when you were actually telling me like, oh, I love Phil, and I was like, no, you got to be up to something. You know what I meant? I did not.
Nah, dude, I'm cool with Phil,
Yeah,
dude. I
yeah.
want to see Phil back playing this shit, dude.
I absolutely was totally amazed to hear the fucking stories match up. I'm not saying you're a liar. I'm not. I'm not saying that at all. I've never said that. You know that. I just wanted to like hear it from him. I didn't even say it, by the way. He said it. I didn't even say it. So he listened to the stream, by the way. He's still relevant in the scene. Everybody watched that video the other night, by the way. You do know that,
sure,
right?
dude.
Everyone.
Yeah, Phil knows, dude. Dude, I that's what I'm saying, dude. I think I mean, dude, maybe he wasn't the greatest player, but I mean, he kept it competitive with
He
a
was
lot of
beating
people,
on me
dude.
too tonight. He's like, the first thing he said to me, he's like, "Oh, I'm not good." I'm like, "Yeah, Phil, you know you're not good." He's like, "Yeah, I'm not good." He's like, I know I'm not good." Yeah, because he heard it. He heard it. All right, so let's
I mean,
wrap this up.
I've seen Phil play. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
dude, we'll bring Phil on.
Yeah,
So,
okay. So
listen,
so
dude, have a safe flight.
thank you
dude.
so much. I want to really I'm gonna close it with this last 30 seconds. Please help me with the list. I don't care if people get mad at it. It's a generalized list from a guy like you who actually knows who these players are since the Xbox era. Please help me out. Please help me out. I will help you out by getting players back to life. That's
Yeah,
what you
dude, we
wanted.
need Phil, dude.
Right. You told me you wanted people back, right? You told me the thing that pisses you off the most is people
Phil is
disappearing.
number one on the list of bring
I
backs,
can
dude.
get Phil back. The can we get one thing straight here? You told me the other night you are really fucking upset with people who just disappear and who just like act like they're above this stuff. Correct or am I not?
Oh yeah, dude.
Okay.
It drives me crazy,
Okay,
bro.
yeah. So I already know what bothers you. The other night we spoke on Discord and you're like, please don't leave. I will never leave. Okay? I will never leave. The only thing that's going to make me leave is the grave. Okay? That's the truth. I will never
Well,
leave.
Draconian's coming, dude. We got one of the most bad situations completely resolved, dude. Within a couple of days here,
Great.
he's now joining the community, and he's going
Great.
to be an active player every day.
Great. Get him on the stream. Let's talk to him.
He wants
Let's
to he wants to talk to you and all that
I
shit.
would love listen, he was so nice to me and I'm not even talking shit at all. He was so nice. He was kind of afraid to approach me. I'm like, "Don't be. I'll approach anyone. You know me. I met you in person. I met you in person and I was nothing
Sure.
but respect to you, right? Nothing
For
but
sure,
respect."
dude.
Yeah, and I told him the same thing. I'm like, "I will talk to you. Just fucking talk to me." And I've been trying to talk to Drew. I've been trying to talk to Matt. Matt just won't talk. He doesn't care. He's
He
I
doesn't.
no, he's
He's
out.
over it,
Yeah,
dude. He's over it.
he's out. He's 100% out. Maybe he comes back one day. That's neither here nor there. I cannot. I had to leave Combat Network because he wants nothing to do with this shit. Well, that's his
I
business.
know it's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. No. I know he wants.
Here, can I ask one? Can I ask one favor?
Of
We'll
course
get
you
off.
can. Of course you can.
Dude, I know Shock doesn't want to have shit to do with this shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can you at least ask him, like, can he take a look at my Shiva and just at least tell me what he like? Just give it
He
a rating.
You know what? I'm gonna totally be honest with you. He won't even fucking look at anything that I do or you do or anything anymore. I don't know if that was your fault
He said he
or
has. He said he loves it. He loves a nice Shiva, dude. When we met him, and I really feel like
it's a
my
real.
Shiva nowadays qualifies as that.
I think it's a really big difference with him nowadays that he is so far. I must admit that I think that the drama and the controversy really affected his life. And I know you might laugh at it, whatever, but I think like some people really love the game so much that they just like Phil was one of those guys. Phil actually is like, fuck this shit, I'm out. You know what I mean? Cause he had a wife and a kid or whatever, he was like, fuck this shit, I'm out. You know what I mean? I think Matt had those actual fucking I can't, of course, I'll never find out because he'll never tell me anything. He'll never, ever. He's a complete political answers for everything. So it's not like I could
And my
get,
little brother's like that.
yeah, some people will like that. You know what I mean? You just can't get an answer out of them. So you
I just
never
really
know.
think that he would like my Shiva, man, if he's seen it, dude.
I just think he would like everything if you could just lighten up a little bit. Honestly, I just do. But like some people are just so prideful of the game, they just won't look at anything else but like their version of things. You know what I mean? And I kind of dislike that. I do. Give
It is
somebody a
what it is.
chance.
I
Yeah,
wish he
it
would
is
just
what
look
it
at
is.
my Shiva, dog. But
I'll
anyhow,
try.
dude,
I'll try. Thank you,
you have a
dude.
good flight, dude.
Thank you,
Fucking,
dude.
I'll holler at you
I'll
next
see
week.
you on Monday. Please help me out with the list. I would like to continue. Okay, we got Draconian on our side. Let's try to get. I tried telling people it's not about sides. It's about playing.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah,
sides,
yeah.
right?
We got Draconian to play on our
He
team.
will be in. He's coming to the On Blast community as a member of the OBS as of today.
Add him onto the fucking stream and welcome him in.
He'll
Okay?
be in the Discord,
Okay.
dude.
You have a great fucking weekend, dude. Okay?
All right,
You
man.
you will talk soon. Okay?
All right.
That's the Mighty Base, guys, and I'm gonna leave for the night, and I'm gonna tell you guys one thing. Please fucking join our shit. Please fucking play the game. We just want you to play the game. We understand that there's mean people and there's fucking nice people and there's whatever. Just please play the fucking game. Please play the game, okay? Just play the game. It's only about the game. There's no secret vendettas against anybody. There's no fucking bullshit. There was bullshit, but like it's 2023. Just play the game. I beg you guys to play the game. We all want to play the fucking game. Stop fucking hiding from dealing with people who are difficult or not. Just play the game. Space Boy, it's so nice to have you. Master John, you know you're great. Play the game. Play the game. Put the fucking past aside. Okay? Put the past aside. Just play the game. Just play the game. I get so, it's not emotional. I'm not crying about it. It's like, dude, we all fucking love this game. We could be dicks. We could be great. We could be, I know you would play a couple Masters on, but I got a fucking flight to take. But like, Base has really came out there and really helped out a lot of ways. He's helped me show people who they are and like how good they were, how bad they were, when they played, whatever. Ain't none of you guys did that shit. Because you're afraid to like say that like a guy's bad or something. Well, roll tight. I brought this up yesterday. NRS don't give a fucking rat's ass about us, so it's never gonna happen. But we have this. Okay? We have this. Can we just fucking make a goddamn tier list with names instead of pictures and just get the players on and say, hey, Dobson, play Draconian. You know what I mean? And he'd be like, no. Okay, so then you remain a D tier. Okay, have a nice day. Have a nice life. And then we would ask Draconian, hey, could you play bass? And he'd be like, sure. And let's say he beat bass 10 out of 9. We'd make bass like a 2 tier or a B tier, and we'd make that guy an A until people can knock him down. What is the fucking harm in that? What's the fucking harm in that? That's the thing. Oh my god, Bass has a vendetta against us. No, he doesn't. If he had one, he doesn't have it anymore. Dude's fucking 45. He doesn't fucking care anymore. You know what I mean? Come on, people. Think outside the box. All right? What I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer you guys to somebody because you're on, and maybe you can see somebody else's stream and stuff. But, like, I'm going away for a few days, but I'll be back. And I'll be back for a month or so, and then we'll play every day again. So the 13 of you guys lurking here and there, thanks for being on. All right, I must really go. I have to catch a flight, and you know it's I have to I have a life, you know. And thanks talking to you guys. But I'm gonna send you guys over to just you know, if you're on still, you know, just give like somebody here, give Foxy a what's up from us. No, I'm not gone a month. I'm going till Monday, and then I'll be here for a month. Oh, I'm only gone till Monday. Okay. Tell Foxy what's up from the OBS. Talk to you later.